Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got a makeup video for you today. I'm just going to play around with some eyeshadow. In my last Avon, or I'm sorry, not my last Avon, in my last makeup basket video, someone asked me if I would do some looks with the palettes that I had in the basket, and I said I would. And actually I filmed one yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, and I wasn't really comfortable with it, so I went ahead and deleted it, never uploaded. But I'm gonna try again today. So I'm gonna use this Tarte palette that came with my Sweet Indulgences kit from Holiday, and in particular we're gonna use this top row here. And I'm also going to throw a little bit of one of the new ColourPop shadows in that I got, a Lorac single, and I've got my new Avon Sunkissed Bronzing Pearls. We'll use those, and then one of the new Indulgence lipsticks at the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of zoom you in a little bit so we can get started. Looks like that should be good. And I'll try not to be too jiggly. So I'm going to go ahead and cover up. I got some pink staining on my lids because I used a really bright purple eye look yesterday with some ColourPop shadow and Milani bright purple pencil eyeshadow base, and you can see it kind of stained my lids. So I decided for a base today I will use this Maybelline Color Tattoo in the, what is it called? Something beige. Just Beige. It's called Just Beige because it's really a nice opaque base, and it'll cover up any of that pink discoloration that I have left. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that all over the lid there. And you know, I think one of the things I do when I'm filming these kind of videos is I get like really self-conscious, and I kind of try to hurry because I don't want it to go run too long and everything, and then I kind of mess up, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to do what I want and goof around, and if it's long, it's long. If you don't want to watch it because it's long, you don't have to. It's not a big deal. But it's like whatever makes me comfortable, you know. So now I'm going to go ahead and dip into this Tarte palette, and I'm going to use this first kind of matte shade right here, and I'm going to use it from the crease all the way up into under my brow bone area, and I'm going to just use like a fluffy brush and just put that on there. It's so gray out today. It was supposed to be like, I thought it was going to be sunny. It's warm. I think it's almost 50, but it's definitely gray. And then they said on the weather this morning that the sun was going to come out between 2 and 4. So I kind of waited to film until then, and it's like 2:30ish I think right now, and the sun is still no sign of it. Okay, so I got some of that laid down, and then I have this kind of semi-fluffy brush. I'm going to go ahead and dip into the color that's next to that, which would be this one here. That's a matte shade also. And I'm just going to, we need to focus there, okay. I'm just going to take it from the crease kind of up a little. Not all the way to the brow bone, though. I might do just a hint more on that. And then I'm going to take my fluffy brush that I love from e.l.f. so much, that is supposed to be, I believe, a concealer blush. Yeah, brush. Yes, the Flawless Concealer Brush. And I love it for just blending out shadow. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Now I also have another e.l.f. brush. I'm kind of attached to my e.l.f. brushes. This is just like their $1 professional eye crease brush, and it's like a little pencil brush, and I think it's really good for like getting into like little spaces or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and take this deepest purple here, and it does have a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't know what the names of these are. I do have a plastic thingy that has the the names on it, but I don't know where it is temporarily. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that right into the crease here. Maybe a little bit more. And then I'm also going to put some on this like outer third area of the lid. Alrighty. Okay, so then I'm going to go back to my blending. I wanted to swatch the ColourPop eyeshadows for you guys today because they're so pretty, but I don't know, the colors won't show up that good if the light's so gray. Alright, looks like I'm going to go back in and put a little bit more just to kind of even it up with the other side, and I'm going to bring it up slightly. And blend. Okie dokie. Oops, we got something right here. What is that? Just like a fuzzy or fleck of something. Again, with another e.l.f. brush. This is another $1 one, and this is called the just the eyeshadow brush. It's kind of like a C brush. I have a whole bunch of these because I got them, well, leave it to me to do that, huh? Blend out a big line of purple shadow on my nose. I got a bunch of these in some different, like those Halloween kits they have with the different Disney characters. They came with them last year, so I got 4 of those, I think. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into this pink shade here, and we're going to put that on the lid. These little brushes are really, really good for like packing on the color. I'm going to bring that over. I don't know what happened, but it looks like it got a little bit brighter outside. Okay. And now that it's brighter outside, I can see that I want to blend a little bit more over here. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Lorac Shadow Single in Cream. It's a matte shade, and actually yesterday when I was using it I hit pan, and it made me happy because it's in my items to use up for 2015. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some of that right underneath the arch of my eyebrow and also in here where you can see that I get a little bit dark. I have that little crazy spot in my eyebrow that's like a little cowlick right there. Can you see it? It drives me nuts. When the girl, I used to get my eyebrows waxed at JCPenney's where I used to live before I got married and moved out here. She used to say, "You have the weirdest eyebrow cowlick I've ever worked with." It's just a really strange little weird thing I got going on there. I might add just a little bit more. Yeah, now that I'm not trying to rush through and I'm just sitting here relaxed and having fun, this feels like okay with me. So, blend that down a little. Okay. And then I am going to take, where did it go? My Avon Super Shock Gel Liner in Intense Brown. And I'm just going to tight line the upper lash line and the lower lash line. So, and I got a big old bloob of eyeliner, which I do that sometimes, but that's okay. I can blend it out. Well, that figures too. I'm making a big old mess, right? It's okay. I'll go in and fix it. Actually, this time I kind of came prepared and I grabbed a Q-tip because sometimes I forget to bring one and then I don't have a way to clean up anything. Because the rest of that can be blended. Okay, so then to cover up that boo-boo that I just made, I'm going to go back into my pink lid shade. Put just a little bit over that area there. And I'm also going to put some more liner down, so I don't think you're going to be able to really see it that much. Okay, we're still working. What am I going to do next? Now, I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush, my flat one, and then there's a dark brown shade in this palette also, which would be this one here. It's like a really dark black brown color matte. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attempt to push a little bit into my upper lash line, just a little bit. You know what's funny is I started thinking about I have that Bare Minerals liner in Retro. I don't know if you guys have ever used that. Okay, I'm just going to push this into the lash line here. And like slightly above. Anyways, so the Retro shade is like a dark black brown shade. And I absolutely love it for lining the eyes. And I used to use it constantly. I think I actually went through one of them and had to repurchase. So I have one. And I started thinking about it last night, and then this morning I'm like, I want to use that. I really want to use that. Where is it? And I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna have to be like on a search to try to find it. But I just think it's funny how like I can have like 80,000 eyeliners, and then all of a sudden I get like, where's Retro? I need Retro. It's just really hard for me to do eyeliner on my upper lid because my eyelids are so crepey. So I just, you know, I kind of stay away from trying to do wings and liquid and things like that. So I'm going to add a little bit of shadow to my lower lash line. I'm going to go into this gold shade here. And I'm taking a Bare Minerals, this is a full tapered shadow brush. I love this. And I'm just going to put it like the shadow like on the tip there. Okay, I guess that looks alright. So now I'm actually going to attempt to curl my eyelashes, which I've been trying to do a little bit more lately. And so trying to do that kind of freaks me out, but I'm getting used to it. Because some of these mascaras that I don't like, I think would perform better if I did curl my lashes. Like this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes that I get in these kits. I don't really like it because I feel like it's heavy and it weighs my lashes down. So I'm like, well, maybe if you tried curling your lashes first, it could help a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and... I'm also trying to be a little bit lighter handed with it than I usually am, because I think that has something to do with it too. I just put too much on and it gets clumpy. You know, I'm like a mascara person that would go over the same area like 140 times. Okay, that might be a slight exaggeration. And then I might do one more little light coat here on the top. Okay. So I am going to next, actually, I think I'm going to let my mascara dry, and then I'm going to go back in and add that ColourPop shadow to the lid. So I'm going to zoom back out so I can throw on some more of that, or throw on some of that Avon Sun-Kissed Bronzing Pearls. Actually, now I guess I can kind of sit up a little bit straighter. I was hunched down before. So these are new, if I can get them open. These are new. I just got them, and I'm going to do a video showing them in swatches. But this one is really pretty, and this is the lighter of the two. I hope you guys can see them. I don't want to dump them all over, but they're really, really, really pretty. And I've already bronzed with the darker one of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of like swirl my highlight brush in and throw some on up here. They have like a real, like there's a couple, not a couple, but some of these pearls have like a real peachy gold sheen to them. So pretty. And then I'm also going to do just a little bit right there in the center. And then kind of down the bridge of my nose. We'll throw a little bit here too. Cupid's bow. So, see how that goes. Alright, now we've given that mascara a little bit of time to dry. I'm going to zoom back in just a little. I'm going slow because someone told me one time that when I went too fast it made them dizzy. Okay, so now I'm going to take this ColourPop shadow. The name of it is I Heart This. I'll show you what it looks like. It says I Heart This. And I'm just going to put it on the lid. Like you can see I have it on this is my other eye. And this is such a pretty, like a shimmery champagne color. I mean, seriously, so pretty. And I'm going to put it on with my finger because that seems to work best. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm just going to go ahead and start patting some of that onto the lid. Just to bring it a little bit of shimmer, or a lot of bit of shimmer, whichever way you want to look at it. I'm a glitter girl, so I'm pretty happy with, you know, I like a lot. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I like it so much, I'm going to put some more in this one too. It just makes me happy. I don't care. I could be probably, I'll be like 60, 70 years old and I'll still be glittering up my eyelids. Because that's just the way I am. Okay. So let me put the cap back on this because I'm paranoid that they're going to dry out, right? They're supposed to be kept really, really dry. Or really tight. Okay, so, and actually I can see this right here. I'm going to blend that down just a little bit because I don't want too much glitter in the crease area. Okay. Alright, we're going back out, you guys. And then for lips, I have on, I'm going to put on the new Avon Indulgence in Peach Parfait, which I don't know if it's going to go with this because this is a really pinky look, and this is like a corally peach color, but we're going to try it. Let's see what happens. to tell you guys, I really like these lipsticks a lot. And one of the things I like the most about them is you don't need a lip balm before you put them on. They are so creamy. Okay, creamy is not the right word. They're so hydrating. They are just lovely. So this one was Peach Parfait. But that is it. That's my look for today. Just goofing around with the makeup that was in my basket. I'm going to try to do another one tomorrow. I would like to do at least 3 looks for you guys out of every makeup basket. That's my goal, to get comfortable where I can do that. We'll see what happens. I just don't know. Sometimes I get in these moods where I feel pretty good about it, and then other times I'm like, you suck at doing any makeup. So it's just like an insecurity thing that I have to kind of get past on my own. But I feel pretty good with this one today, so we'll see what happens. But if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.